Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna get down into business, talk about new products launched at Sephora. I pre-purchased, oh gosh, this is an empty bag. What am I even doing starting this video like this? When someone picks up an empty anything, whether it is a coffee cup or a suitcase, when you're watching a movie, does it not kind of take you out of it? Look guys, I just went to Sephora. Look at this heavy bag of makeup. Am I fooling you? Am I fooling you? I have it all ready set out. What are we doing? Okay, we're gonna discuss all of the new launches. Wait, I needed that information in there. The chaos never stops around here, and we're also under a tornado watch, so really anything could happen. Okay, you guys, it is Sephora VIB time. This is their savings event. Sephora collection will be 30% off. Rouge will be 20% off from the 5th tomorrow to the 15th. And then from the 9th to the 15th, VIB will be 15% off. Also from the 9th to the 15th will be 10% off for insiders. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna get into the new. I have some things that I've recently purchased with my own money. This is not a sponsored video that I want to share with you. I think are worth the splurge, especially when we're talking about saving 20%, 15%, even 10%. Save the money where you can. I think it's really smart if you're someone that wants to stock up on a well-assembled get ready routine and there are pockets that are missing, like why not go for it when things are on sale? That's why I like doing these videos. Did I save money? No, I did not, but this is my job and it is my pleasure to investigate makeup for you. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Knock my freaking socks off. This extreme cream from iNNBEAUTY is everything. When it comes to hydrating the skin, this is for combo lean-in dry. If you are oily, this is likely going to be too hydrating for you, but this is rich with ceramides and peptides. It firms. You feel a lifting sensation. It is not marketed as a primer. That is what I love using it for. It is a great makeup prep. It has this beautiful texture to it. It's lotiony without being grippy, silicone-y thick. It is not too emollient, but it definitely hydrates the skin. It sinks in beautifully. It leaves a subtle glow on the skin, and I love this. I am hyped up about this product. It is fragrance-free. Also really love that. We got a lot of hands going on today. Love that it is in a pump. It says it's refillable online. I don't know how, but apparently it is. I haven't been using this one in the evening. Again, I keep this with my makeup and I've really loved using it to just give me that fresh, hydrated but lifted feeling on my skin. And then I go in with some targeted skin prep to reduce pores or mattify the face, which we're gonna get into next. I do wanna also note that one other item from iNNBEAUTY is so insanely good. If I feel like I want to have more natural, clean girl, juicy skin, glowy skin, but I don't want that reflection texture, like hello, here are my lines. I don't want that situation at all, because if you get things that are too glimmery, it tends to exaggerate maybe what you don't want to exaggerate. I know we all like to think that the glazed donut trend is gonna work for everyone and an oil slicked face will look good in real life, but honestly, often it does not. So you wanna be careful with these products that you're choosing, that they're not so overpowered that you are walking around in the world with your foundation slipping off your face and it's too shiny and it can be a mess really quickly. So a product like this underneath foundation, even though you can use this as a highlighter, this is iNNBEAUTY Project's Face Glaze. This is stunning, stunning. This just gives you just enough reflection. It sinks in, but then it supercharges the makeup that you put on top of it. And throughout the day, you just continue to look really juiced up. I love it. It is a favorite. Top notch. They also have, that I just saw online as I was kind of educating myself and revisiting, you know, all the different things for this video. Another item that I am going to purchase that I'm going to add to cart. They have a body oil that is transfer resistant. I got to pull this up again. Leave it to me to shop while doing research. Okay, they have a ton of great product. Okay, this is the iNNBEAUTY Project Bronze Body Glow Transfer Resistant Luminous Body Oil with guarana and green coffee. Woo! I'm not saying that again. 35 bucks. This looks awesome. Add to cart. Yes, I want to add, you're in my basket. And then I'm gonna wait till tomorrow so I can save some cash. I'm gonna tell you some things I tried that didn't work too. I hope that's okay. I know sometimes that can ruffle feathers, especially with new products that have gone somewhat viral, but it's fine. We're gonna talk it through. Okay, Milk Makeup came out with this primer that this makes no sense to me. It feels like water. There's no gripping action. It says it's going to be a gripping texture, but it really just feels like water on the skin. I love that they're doing innovative products. This comes out as a foam, which is really nice, and it does turn into a water consistency really quickly, but it just doesn't really seem to do anything. I don't feel like it makes my skin feel good, whereas this one right here, I feel like it primes the skin and my foundation looks better when I use it. This was just, sadly for me, not it. What Milk Makeup has recently come out with though that I am loving, I have tried all the lip oils. I don't really like the Dior one. I know everyone loves that one. I'm like, why? Let's see the price difference. Dior. I'm really into the new look right now. Oh my gosh, it's kind of turning into the most depressing show I've ever seen in my life, but I can't stop watching it. And I just love how they say Dior. I'm botching it, but it's just like, oh my gosh, you're watching Christian Dior's come up and everything he went through during World War II. And I don't know why it's like making me love Dior as a brand so much, but I'm just like, oh, the elegance. I love it. But don't like their lip oil. I don't like Clarins lip oil either. I'm so picky with lip oils. $40. Stop that. For 0.2 ounces. Okay, let's go to Milk Makeup. I want to say this is like half the price. Yeah, dude, save the cash and then get it on sale. They have a bunch of different colors. The shade that I have right here is Dream Machine. Now this is infused with hemp seed oil, sunflower oil, camellia seed oil, and it says that it will hydrate without a greasy feel. I agree with that. Everything about it I really, really like. I'm gonna pop this on top of the 5 other things that I put on already. It just gives you that vinyl shine, but it's very thin in texture. It's not that syrupy, thick lip oil, but it's not watery either. Total Goldilocks moment here, but it truly is just right. It's like the perfect texture. Everything about this, I treasure you. I love you. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about priming the skin because we kind of are here, there, everywhere. Something that I finally got my hands on. I've been looking for this one over and over and over. It's gone super viral and for good reason. This is the Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer from One Size Beauty. Okay, my only gripe with this, it's newer. So it kind of, when I open this kind of medical, dermatological looking tin, like it feels prescriptive to me. Like it feels like a tube of Retin-A. You open this aluminum bottle up, or like a fancy toothpaste, and it will just want to spill out. I feel like as I use it more over time, that will not be an issue. But this primer, if you want your makeup to not move, you need this. This primer is ridiculous. It does not dry the skin out. It's not a silicone thick gel primer. It has this lotiony feel to it and it sinks right in and it's like gluing the makeup to your face. No oils are peeking through. I know that back in the day, I used to talk about putting, let's go there. I used to talk about putting laxatives on the face as a primer. If you know, you know. A lot of performers would have this done by their makeup artists. You know, putting it on the skin will prevent oil from moving through the skin. Now it can disrupt the pH. It can do things to your skin barrier that are not great. So a lot of people are like, don't share that online, Tati. It's bad for your skin. But there are days in life where that one will come through and work. Oh, snacks are a continued thing here now. I'm a better woman for it, so my blood sugars, I'm just happier when I have a snack. So if you want to go hard with your makeup, you want it to look good all day, all day, all day, all night. Don't put laxatives on your face. Use this. And then you're also going to need one more thing, actually. You're going to need to seal the deal. Is that what this? No, this is called, that one's called Seal the Deal. No, it's not. Am I making up names for the product? Yes, this is called On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This is like a top coat for your face. Like when you want a glossy top coat that brings your manicure to like life and creates a chip-proof situation, this is the same thing, but for your makeup. And then, hey, it gets better. I had a situation today where I had to remove a little bit of liner because I just wasn't paying attention. I put on way too thick of a line and I was like, great, you know, what are you gonna do? And I got a little eye cream that usually works great on a clean angled brush, and I cleaned things up. Now, if you don't want to go in and totally ruin your eye makeup, you're not going to go in with a powder and reset things. You know, it's just a lot of steps to take. What I did instead is I closed my eyes and gently sprayed over. Like, it's making your makeup so budge proof that you're not going to have to worry about things sliding around and creasing. It is so intense. You can take it on top of your body makeup to make things more transfer resistant. I love this. It goes hard. I've been using it consistently for 3 weeks maybe. So like, I don't know if I'm damaging my skin. I feel like this is probably got a lot of alcohol in it. Yeah, but it works. It's so good. It really works. Another primer I'm loving is new from Iconic London. This is the Velvet Smooth Pore Refining Primer. Do we love the packaging? It's just so cute. It's so nice. This is a hybrid. If you're wanting to just not fuss with like, oh, I don't want to use like a moisturizing primer and a pore refining primer and all these steps. I don't want to do that. This is more of an all-in-one. It's a very velvetizing primer, as the name says. It looks like a lotion, and then you put it on and it really just corrects the skin, preps it for makeup beautifully, and does minimize and soften the look of pores and fine lines. Is it as mattifying and wear time extending as this one? No, but it is really beautiful. And if you don't have the problem of oil peeking through your makeup, that's what I have. Like in my T-zone, like I'll get oily, like right here. I could probably use a blot right now. My face sweats? I don't know. I get oily even though I have combo leaning dry skin. It's really fun for me. Oh my goodness. If you have nice skin that you just want to soften and blur and you want to prime for makeup, this is a winner. I do really love it. Oh, Iconic London had one item that I purchased that I just did not like that I wanted to share in this video. This is the Lift Luminous Baked Highlighter. This is a universal shade. I disagree with that. It is very cool tone. The problem I have with this highlighter is it is so intense. It goes on beyond blinding. I feel like I'm back in another era of makeup. Like the way that it reflects on the skin, it sits on top of it in a funny way that I personally didn't like. So I just wanted to share. This was a pass for me. These are all newer launches that you might see on an end cap or, you know, really like spotlight on the gondola. I wanted to get a mix of new things to be able to really steer you guys in the right direction. I will link below my Sephora hit list video as well. My favorites have not changed from that video. So if you're looking for good shopping recommendations, the products that have just stood the test of time with me, go to that video. For highlighters that are going to be 30% off and aren't crazy expensive because they are the in-house brand, I highly recommend checking these out. Oh my gosh, I believe there are 4 or 5 shades. I grabbed these two, number 2 and number 5. Number 2 is my favorite. This is so pretty. It's there, but subtle, but gives you that kind of like, do we see on my face? Like just this like nice subtle highlight that's kind of like, it's not aggressive. It looks a little dewy, just like nice skin, right? Like I love it. This is like, oh my gosh, I have a drawer of like 300 highlighters and I'm always searching for the one. Has my search ended? No. It's a sick addiction, but I love this. Sparkling honey, just a dream on the skin. It's so good. Okay, a lot of you guys are asking me about this. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, I wanted to not like it because it is so expensive for an all matte palette. It's cool toned. I am a soft summer, so you guys, I mean, just trying to really play up my color palette, and this is it. I'm wearing it today. This palette is so nice. If you do not have a matte, high quality, cool toned palette, this is the best one I have ever used. I feel like the color story is perfect. The tones are just right, where it's not like, sometimes cool tones can just look so bizarre and they can really do the opposite of enhancing your features. And these tones are perfect. I have been reaching for this every single day. They blend well, they wear well. It's so worth the hype and so worth the money. Buy it on sale. Oh, I do have my little Dior blush right here. Dior. I don't like the oil. Do love this. I do think it's worth the hype. All right, let's talk about lip liners really quickly. Love Trap from Charlotte Tilbury has been my go-to. I don't know why this particular color just like morphs with every single lip combination that you could come up with, and the formula is truly so outstanding. Love this one. But Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Dusty Rose, this is the shape, the way it sharpens, the way it wears, how creamy it is, but still firm. It has everything correct across the board. These do not disappoint. I feel like they are slept on. I don't hear a ton of people talking about these. Definitely worth a look. Also from Anastasia, I picked up another one of these, you guys. The lip velvets. I have the shade Kiss, which I've already tried on camera. I picked up Peachy Nude. I haven't tried this, but the formula on these is the best liquid lip I have ever tried. It's so outstanding. I normally don't like the more putty velvet liquid lips. That's never been my thing, but these ones just, I don't know what it is. It's like the way it goes on, it like magically goes into like the little lip crevices. And instead of showing them more, which that's my problem with a lot of the puffier formulas, is it just makes your lip lines look like, oh, what did I just do? This kind of like gets in there and just like somehow like smooths them out. You're smoothing them out. It's so nice. If you have not tried these and you have wanted to, they do not disappoint. The colors are gorgeous. A foundation that I'm wearing today that I've been reaching for so much since my I Want to Fall in Love Again video is this Nars situation right here. I'm wearing the shade Patagonia, and for some reason, this makes me look super natural in real life, and it also looks nice on camera. That is a hard thing to find because generally speaking, when I think I look really nice and natural and fresh in real life, I sit down under these lights and for some reason it looks like I'm wearing no makeup or they're just not showing up. So sometimes camera makeup is a little heavier on purpose, and this one truly just any situation. You're gonna be taking photos, great. You're gonna look good. You're gonna look good in real life. It just is a natural, medium, perfect foundation. I'm here for it. Okay, we're saving money. We're picking between these two. We only need one concealer. We don't all need to hoard things. I hoard things because I'm a review channel, but you don't need to, okay? So I wanna get specific with these two concealers that I love so much. I'm back on Natasha Denona High Glam. It's been my favorite for about a year. A year? Since it launched, I cannot stop reaching for this. I can't shut up about it. It's so good. We don't need to stay there long. Fenty Beauty came out with the Wear Even concealer. It's a hydrating long wear concealer. It is not as long wearing, it's not as high coverage, but it is beautiful. I love the texture. It's crease resistant, so is the Natasha Denona one. I do find that this looks better on my skin if I'm wanting to do some cover up on the skin itself. I could almost use this as foundation if it's the correct shade. This one just has a different, I don't want to say bulkier texture. It's just more hydrating and has a different texture. And if I was pressed to pick between these two, I would go with Natasha, but this one is a close runner-up. Patrick Ta came out with blushes. Everybody's been going bananas for them. And I finally went out and purchased this guy right here. It's good. It's not my favorite product from Patrick Ta, and I think it's more the color. I'm wearing it today. Really consistent formulation with all of his powders and creams, and I love the consistency of them. I love the formulation of them. So I think for me, this was just a color situation, but I was curious to hear feedback from you guys. Did you pick up any of the new 3 shades that he just launched? I would like to know. What I will recommend, because I always, like, it's the craziest thing. I will clean up my vanity and I'll have like 5 products that I know I'm always going to use. And this has become one of those products. So I just really stand behind this. I think it's gorgeous on the face, but it's extra special on the eyes. If you want to use this contour cream ever in the crease to kind of correct or even just add some light shading, it works beautiful for that. I love all of the different shades. I have this one up here as well. I have She's Chiseled and She's Sculpted. And for some reason, it's just continued to be my favorite for like easy day makeup. I can use it on the face, I can use it on the eyes, and there's something about the texture and color. Love it. Try them. They're so worth it. Pillow Talk Eye Quad. Also recently been getting back into some Charlotte Tilbury. And this one, I wore it yesterday. So good. Like the 2.2 second makeup. Like literally this one right here in the outer corner with just a little bit of this champagne shade. That's all I did. And I felt like my eyes looked like, whoa. Like they just look so good. And it was the fastest makeup ever. This is such a pretty quad. Her shadows blend on their own. It's like you literally, they're pigmented, but you put it on the brush and you're like, ah. And it's just like this nice, like, whew, like they blend so perfectly. I'm not gonna stay here long. I just talked about this in my new Ulta video, but they do have it at Sephora. So I have to mention my brows have been looking like, I think, better than ever, especially the front part, right? It's because of this product. It is not crunchy, bunchy, hard, stiff, and it really gets the hairs to just stand straight up. I love this Fluff Up Brow Wax from Benefit. All right, moving into Huda Beauty's newest launch. These are the faux filler lip glosses. They're meant to give you not a plump from like a cinnamon or peppermint, but the formulation itself is so glassy and fills in those lines. And it really does that, like through the reflection of light, your lips do look bigger. And I believe that fully. They remind me of a thinner version of the Fenty gloss, which I have sworn by forever. And it's just a really special formulation. They do goop a little bit when you pull the wand out, but it's almost like, did we see how the formula like tucked back into the doe foot applicator? And you get enough product kind of pooled in here. It's almost too much where you can kind of scrape off some of the edge. What I have found using these is you don't want to overdo them. You don't want to over glop up the lips. I'm going to put some on for you right now. Oh my gosh, tornado watch. The weather is literally changing as I'm sitting here. I'm hearing the windows like crack. Like they do this like gust of wind like thing. It's so unsettling. Will I live in Texas forever? I don't know. Every time this season comes around, I'm just like, oh my God, can't. Okay, so we're going to go in with Sugar Baby. And I just feel like less is more with these. And you almost want to let it like sink in somehow. You know what I'm saying? Get right up to the tippy tip of your lip line. It's just a different kind of a formula that I really love. I have been using this one right here. The clear is so nice. Like it's really hard to formulate a clear gloss that's like, oh wow, this clear gloss is so special, but they've done it. You can tell I've used this. I've ruined the doe foot applicator by putting it on top of all of my other lip products. Other mention would be the Peach Pie powder from Huda. I am still loving that. And you know, while it's on sale, grab it. The other colors from the faux filler are a little bit darker, deeper. They weren't the greatest for me, but I think the shade range is really, really wonderful because everybody can find something that's super flattering. And I think that is where we're gonna land, you guys. I love so much of this new makeup that I tried. I'm back in like the immediate like new launches and trying to get my hands on things immediately. I hope you enjoyed this video where I'm sharing things about the sale the day before. Let me know if you like that versus a couple days in, what feels better to you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me comments, go have a good one. I love you all so much and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.